want to present about my statistic final project, and this project is about the data analysis and visualization. So, before we start, I want to introduce myself. My name is Htet Wai Yan. I am from information engineering. So, in this project, uh, I'm trying to analyze about the data of how students spend their time in a typical day. So, in my analysis, I focus on four main category. These are uh, the study time, the entertainment time, and socializing time, and their sleeping time. So, before we start doing the analysis, I want to share about how I collect the data. Uh, so to get the realistic data from the student, I walk around the school, and then whenever I see some student, I approach them and I interview them about how they allocate their time across these four category. Um, and then I got the 50 sample data by interviewing them. I take note down their data into the Excel file like this. So I got the data from the 50 students. So after I got the data, I'm gonna do the analysis by using the RStudio code. So this is the code that I write to analyze the data. Before we do analysis, I want to load the necessary library for my analysis. So these are the necessary library. After that, I'm gonna import my data file to this RStudio. So I use read.csv function to import my data. After that, I'm going to do the data cleaning process. So I write the code that na.omit function they can clean your data by removing the missing entries. So I clean the data by this. After this, we can see the overview of the data set by running the head and summary function. So after running this function, you can see the fact 6 row of my data, and then by running the summary, it can give you the key statistic data of your variable. So these three variable are the characteristic variables, so they don't have the numerous data, and these four variable have the numerous data. And you can see that the summary can give you the minimum, the median, the average time, and the maximum time. So in here, the minimum study time of the student is only 1 hour, and the maximum study time is 6 hours, and their average study time is 3.71 hour. Yeah. After that, I create the histogram of the study time because I want to see how the data is distributed. So in the study time, you can see that the data is like evenly distributed, and the majority of students spend 4 to 5 hours for their studies. And then after that, this is the histogram of the entertainment time. So in here, most of the students spend 2 to 4 hours for their entertainment, and only small amount of students spend 10 to 12 hours for the entertainment. Oh, the next graph is the histogram of socializing time. The socializing time in here, people spend 2 to 3 hours for the socializing with other people, and only small amount of people, only like 1 to 2 people spend 6 to 8 hours for the socializing with other people. And then this one is the histogram of the sleeping time. So from the graph we can see uh, the majority of students spend 7 to 8 hours for their sleep. So you can say that most of the students have a really good sleeping habit. Next, I made the scatter plot between study time and the entertainment time. And here the regression line is showing downward, so they got the negative correlation. Uh, so it's mean when a person spend more time on entertainment, then he spend less time on his study. And if a person spend more time on the study, then he spend less time on the entertainment. Next, and then this one is the scatter plot between the socializing time and their the sleeping time. This one also show the negative correlation because the regression line is showing downward. Yeah. And then I create the bounce plot to compare between two gender, between male and female. Here the blue one is the male and the red one is the female. So in here I compare their study time. So um, in here the average study time of the females 4 hour, and the average study time for the male is between three to is around 3.5 hour. So we can say that female study more hour than the female, but for in some cases male people study more hour than the female. Next is the bounce plot of the entertainment compared between male and female. So uh, in this graph it's obvious that male people spend more time on their entertainment. Oh wait, yeah, this one. Oh wait, yeah, this one is the correlation analysis graph. So from this graph we can see that how the variable relate to each other. So the yellow one represent the negative correlation, while the blue one represent the positive correlation. But in here, when the color of the box is stronger, then it say that they got a strong correlation, and when the color of the box is thinner like this, so it means that these two variables have the weaker correlation. So for example, in here the study time and the entertainment time got stronger correlation, but uh, the color is yellow, so it's the negative correlation. And here between the study time and the socializing time, they got uh, positive correlation because the color is blue and the color is very thin, so you can say that they got really weaker correlation. And then I create the bell panel because from the previous graph we can know the correlation between the variable, but in the bell planner this is more special because you can see that their correlation, the exact correlation value between these variable. For example, between study time and entertainment time, they got the negative correlation of the value of minus 0.72, and here like between socializing time and study time, they also they got positive correlation, but the number is very weak, is around only 0.09. And also the graph can show you the scatter plot between the variable, and this one is the scatter plot between study time and entertainment time. and this one is between the socializing time and the study time. After that, uh, I create the density plot. So from the density plot, we can compare the four variable between male and female. So as you can see, the pink one is the female and the blue one is the male. In the study time, uh, most of the females spend 4 hour for studying, and most of the males spend around 3 hour and 2 hour for the studying. So after that, the entertainment time, and most of the females spend between around 3 hour for the entertainment, and most of the boys spend like 5 hour for the entertainment. But in here, the distribution of the male people is more wider like this, so you can see that male people spend more time on the entertainment. For the socializing time, there's a lot of distribution in the female, because some females spend around 3 hour for the socializing, while some females spend 4 hour for the socializing. But for the male student, they distribute equally, so they spend around 3 hour for the socializing. In the sleeping time, uh, most of the females sleep between uh, around 7 to 8 hour, while the male students sleep between around 6 hour. Yeah, I guess that's all of my analysis. And for the conclusion, I want to say that this analysis give about the about how the student in the telco university spend their time, and I hope this analysis can help student to understand their time management. I think that's all for my presentation. uh, Thank you for watching and have a great day.